Hello everyone, today we're diving deep into the global car market. In 2023 alone, the global car export market hit a staggering $960 billion. That's a massive jump from the previous year, like a 21.5% increase. And a handful of countries are leading the charge, shipping out more cars than ever before. We're talking Germany, Japan, China, South Korea, and the United States. We'll see who's dominating in electric vehicles, who's focusing on luxury, and who's all about that volume game. If you're a car enthusiast or just curious about the global economy, you definitely don't want to miss this. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for similar insights. Alright, let's jump right into it now. Coming in at number 5, we have the United States with export volume of 1.8 million cars, valued at $53 billion. The US has a long and storied history of car manufacturing, but in terms of pure export numbers, they're lagging behind the top contenders. But here's the thing, the US is undergoing a major automotive transformation. While traditional car makers are still holding their own, the real story here is the rise of electric vehicles, and specifically, the Tesla effect. Tesla, with its sleek designs and cutting-edge technology, has become synonymous with electric cars. They've proven that electric cars can be desirable, high-performance, and aspirational. Other manufacturers are scrambling to catch up, investing heavily in their own EV lineups. The US is also home to other innovative EV companies like Rivian and Lucid, pushing the boundaries of EV technology and design. A significant portion of US-made cars, especially SUVs and pickup trucks, are actually sold domestically. Sliding into the number 4 spot is South Korea, with export volume of 2.5 million cars valued at $95 billion. South Korea has become synonymous with high-quality, tech-packed vehicles at competitive prices. These cars are not just affordable, they offer a blend of luxury and advanced technology that rivals even the most premium brands. We're talking about brands like Hyundai and Kia, names that were once considered budget-friendly alternatives but have now evolved into major players on the global stage. Seriously, have you seen the design language of Hyundai and Kia cars lately? The sleek lines, bold grills, and futuristic aesthetics make them stand out in any crowd. South Korea has been strategically investing in electric vehicle technology and it's paying off. The country is rapidly becoming a leader in the EV market. Hyundai's Kona Electric and Kia's Niro EV have both earned praise for their range, affordability, and overall driving experience. One of the key factors contributing to South Korea's success is its strategic partnerships and global manufacturing presence. They've set up factories in key markets around the world, allowing them to produce and distribute cars more efficiently. This global approach has helped them reach a wider customer base and solidify their position as a major car exporter. As the EV market continues to grow, you can bet that South Korea will be right there at the forefront. Coming in at number 3, we have Japan, with export volume of 3.7 million cars valued at $110 billion. Japan is a country with a rich automotive history and a reputation for building some of the most reliable cars on the planet. Think Toyota, Honda, Nissan. These brands are practically household names known for their fuel efficiency, dependability, and let's be honest, their ability to seemingly run forever. Japan's approach to car manufacturing has always been about precision engineering, quality control, and a focus on practicality. They've mastered the art of building cars that just work, day in and day out, without any problems. However, the automotive landscape is changing, and Japan, despite its legacy of reliability, is facing some serious challenges. While they've been early adopters of hybrid technology with the Toyota Prius, they've been somewhat slow to fully embrace the electric vehicle revolution. Japanese automakers are starting to release EVs, but they're not quite at the same level as some of their competitors, especially in terms of range and technological sophistication. Another challenge for Japan is the rise of new manufacturing hubs in countries with lower labor costs. This has put pressure on Japanese automakers to find ways to remain competitive, either by shifting production or finding ways to innovate and add value to their vehicles. The question is, can they adapt quickly enough to the changing landscape and reclaim their position as leaders in the automotive world? Only time will tell. Coming in at number 2, we have China, with export volume of 4.9 million cars, valued at $200 billion. China absolutely exploded onto the global automotive scene in recent years. The sheer scale and speed of their growth in this sector have been nothing short of phenomenal. China is now the world's largest car market, particularly in terms of production and export volumes. This transformation didn't happen overnight, it is the result of years of strategic planning and investment. They're building and selling more cars than anyone else on the planet, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. One of the key factors driving China's automotive dominance is their aggressive push into electric vehicles. They've recognized that EVs are the future of mobility, and they've gone all in, investing heavily in EV infrastructure, battery technology, and the development of homegrown EV brands. Chinese EV makers like BYD, NIO, and XPeng are making serious waves both domestically and internationally. These companies are not just following trends, they are setting them. They're producing EVs that are stylish, technologically advanced, and often more affordable than their Western counterparts. China has another ace up its sleeve scale. The sheer size of their manufacturing capabilities is unparalleled. This allows them to keep costs down and flood the market with affordable vehicles. This efficiency is a key competitive advantage. Chinese automakers are also becoming increasingly adept at exporting their vehicles. Their global reach is expanding at an impressive rate. They're expanding into new markets, particularly in Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The question now is, can China maintain this momentum and eventually overtake Germany as the world's top car exporter? The competition is fierce, but China's trajectory suggests they have a real shot. And finally, at the top of the list, we have Germany, with export volume of 3.7 million cars, valued at $230 billion. Germany has a long and storied history of automotive excellence, home to some of the most iconic and prestigious car brands in the world. From the early days of the automobile to the modern era, German engineering has always been a benchmark. We're talking Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, Porsche, Volkswagen. These names are synonymous with luxury, performance, and engineering prowess. One of the key reasons for Germany's continued dominance is their focus on high-end luxury vehicles. These cars are not just modes of transportation, they are symbols of status and engineering marvels. While other countries are battling it out in the mass market segment, Germany has carved out a niche for itself in the premium market, where profit margins are higher and brand loyalty is strong. This strategic focus has paid off handsomely. The craftsmanship, the attention to detail, the driving dynamics, it's an experience that's hard to replicate. Every element is meticulously designed to offer the best possible driving experience. In Germany, they recognize that the automotive landscape is changing, and they're investing heavily in electric vehicles to stay ahead of the curve. The shift towards electrification is a significant focus for German automakers. Mercedes-Benz has its EQ line of EVs, BMW has the i-Series, Audi has the e-tron. They're all bringing their A-game to the EV market, and they're not afraid to challenge Tesla's dominance. Despite challenges like the global chip shortage and rising raw material costs, Germany remains a force to be reckoned with in the automotive industry. The question is, can they maintain their leadership position as the automotive world undergoes this massive transformation towards electrification and new mobility solutions? Only time will tell, but their legacy of innovation and excellence is likely to continue shaping the future of the automotive industry. So, there you have it, the top 5 car exporting nations of 2023. Germany, China, Japan, South Korea, and the United States. The rise of electric vehicles, the emergence of new markets, and the ongoing battle between luxury and volume are just some of the key trends shaping the future of mobility. Right now, Germany holds the crown for export value, but China is hot on their heels with its sheer volume of car production. The race to lead the next automotive revolution is far from over. Africa is a very small player in this space, with a global market share of only 2%. Morocco and South Africa are flying Africa's flag in car exports. Will Nigeria, Egypt, and other leading African nations please rise up to the occasion? Time will tell. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the global car market, share this video with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for similar insights.